Assalamualaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're now with me, Yusuf Shukri, for English News at 5. Let us begin with our top story. Sarawak retained its position as one of the top 6 contributors to Malaysia's gross domestic product GDP growth. The strengthening of Sarawak's economy to 6.5% was influenced by the 9.6% growth in the service sector, recording a GDP per capita of 80,857 ringgit. The services sector is the largest contributor to Sarawak's economy, with a contribution of 37%, followed by manufacturing sector, which contributes 28%, and mining and quarrying sector, with a contribution of 21%. The agriculture sector and the construction sector, respectively, contributed as much as 10.4% and 3.3%. The reopening of Malaysia's border in 2022 have resulted in a spike in transportation activities in the state, recording 9.6% growth in the services sector. Global demands for fuel have also provided an advantage for Sarawak's manufacturing sector, centered around the production of refined petroleum products. This can be seen with the improved performance of petroleum chemical, rubber and plastic products, which increased 6.1%, further driving the manufacturing sector to 5.6%. All other sectors have gained momentum growth, with mining and quarrying at 5.7%, construction at 4.0%, and agriculture at 0.7%. Additionally, Sarawak placed 9th in the list of Malaysia states' GDP performance, where 4 states outperformed the country's growth, with Penang coming on top at 13.1%, followed by Selangor 11.9%, and Kuala Lumpur at 9.2%. Other states ahead of Sarawak's GDP includes Melaka 8.6%, Johor 8.2%, and Kedah 7.2%. Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg embarked on the second day of his working visit to New Zealand, starting with a visit to the office of the Federation of Islamic Association New Zealand, FIANZ, in his capacity as the President of the Regional Islamic Da'wah Council of Southeast Asia and the Pacific, or RISE-AP. And for further details regarding the event, our journalist Douglas Elliott is currently in Auckland right now. Douglas, over to you.
Day 2 of Premier's Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg's visit to New Zealand in his capacity as the President of Regional Islamic Da'wah Council of Southeast Asia and the Pacific, or known as RISE-AP. Now, early this morning, the Premier visited the office of the Federation of Islamic Associations of New Zealand, or FIANZ, as well as discussing the developments of the association in the Pacific Island, as well as visiting the site of its new mosque scheduled to be completed by 2028. Now, during the visit, Abang Johari also planted an olive tree as a symbolic gesture of his visit to Auckland. Now, commenting on the discussion, he said the Kiwis are very much impressed with Sarawak with its inclusive and multi-ethnic administration. And here's a snippet from our interview earlier.
They are quite impressed with the way kita hidup di Sarawak. Kita telah berkongsi pengalaman kita di Sarawak dari sudut perpaduan. Walaupun kita mempunyai latar belakang berlainan, tetapi di Sarawak kita dapat hidup dengan harmoni, dengan kepercayaan masing-masing.
Later on in the afternoon, the Premier and his delegation visited the Al-Mustafa Mosque, where he performed the Zohor prayer. Now, the Premier is scheduled to head back to Kuching tomorrow morning, just right in time for the Hari Raya Haji this Thursday. And that's all the quick update from New Zealand. Douglas Elliott and Faidullah Morni, TVS Auckland. Back to you guys' studio in Kuching.
Thank you, Douglas. Now, on to our next news. Sarawak is well equipped to host concerts featuring international artists. Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, highlighted the Sarawak State Stadium as one of the venues capable of accommodating large audiences with a capacity of up to 30,000 people.
Di stadium yang ada, stadium Sarawak ataupun stadium negeri yang boleh menampung 20,000, 30,000, it can still be looked into. Kalau di stadium perpaduan, kemungkinannya with the stage there, it might be just 4,000. ataupun BCCK about 4-5,000. Kita melihat keadaan. Kita nak buat tempat yang besar-besar, penonton hanya datang 1,000 pun dia tak rasa. So we will look as we develop. Itulah kawasan-kawasan yang boleh diregulate proper, orang berbayar dapat dikontrol.
When asked about Sarawak's preparedness to host international artists who wish to make the state their concert destination in Southeast Asia, Abdul Karim emphasized that certain conditions must be met before allowing international artists to perform in Sarawak.
Of course, there will always be, mesti ada syarat-syarat tertentu. Tidak boleh pakaian yang tak senonoh, tak boleh dalam bahasa nyanyian dan sebagainya, bahasa-bahasa kesat, mengutuk orang lain dan sebagainya. Things like that. Of course, there will definitely be restriction, tapi tidaklah seketat di tempat-tempat lain. I think you know what I mean.
He also revealed that the Sarawak Cultural Village holds great appeal for many performers, serving as the esteemed venue for the Rainforest World Music Festival RWMF for more than 25 years. Its rich heritage and unique atmosphere make it a sought-after destination for artists and music enthusiasts alike. The Rainforest World Music Festival RWMF 2023 receives overwhelming response. The 2023 edition garnered tremendous enthusiasm from both international and domestic audiences. On the event's third night, the band Big Mountain delivered an exceptional performance that captivated the crowd. Such was the enthusiasm that their set was extended beyond the scheduled time, concluding at 1:30 a.m. instead of the original midnight ending.
Big Mountain, they're supposed to play for maybe 45 minutes, tapi they extend for about 1.5 hours. And they keep on playing. But then, of course, the crowd are very happy. They pay and then they get that kind of entertainment. It was a very good entertainment last night. Yeah. Okay. Number crowd memang saya dapat melihat ramai.
Karim also applauded the organizer of this year's RWMF for being able to provide a safe environment for all.
But I was there for the last 2 days, last night and the night before. One thing I can say, it's much more better organized when it comes to visitors nak masuk keluar, tidak ada curi-curi masuk dan sebagainya.
Moving forward, the state aims to host a diverse range of events, including sporting competitions, cultural showcases, and vibrant food festivals. This strategic move aims to further promote Sarawak's rich heritage, attract tourism, and provide a dynamic platform for locals.
Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) will be exercising caution regarding invitations to join or download the potentially harmful Pink WhatsApp application due to significant security concerns. The Commission issued a statement today highlighting that the app falsely claims to provide enhanced security and privacy features, a personalized interface, and the ability to transmit larger files compared to the widely used WhatsApp application.
However, upon installation, the malicious application can access various items within the user's smartphone, such as photos, SMS, and contact lists, posing a serious security risk. MCMC also advised the public not to download and install the application and to immediately delete it if it is already present on their mobile devices. All users are advised to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities related to Pink WhatsApp to the Aduan MCMC portal at https:/aduan.mcmc.gov.my/public/main or Aduan hotline at 1800-188-030. MCMC also recommended that the public to only download mobile applications from the official app stores such as Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and Huawei App Gallery.
The Penang State Legislative Assembly will be officially dissolved tomorrow to enable the state election to be held. Chief Minister Chow Kan Yeow said he had obtained the consent of the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri Tun Ahmad Fuzi Abdul Razak on a proposed date during an audience at Seri Mutiara, the official residence of the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri, earlier today. Chow arrived at Seri Mutiara for an audience with Tun Ahmad Fuzi at 7:55 a.m. on Tuesday. The Penang State Assembly held its first meeting on August 1st, 2018, after the 2018 general election and its first 5-year tenure expires on August 2nd this year. In the last general election, Pakatan Harapan won 37 of the 40 state seats, including 2 secured by Bersatu representatives when they were with the coalition, while Barisan Nasional (BN) obtained 2 and PAS 1. Over on world news, Greece's new cabinet was announced on Monday, following the Conservatives' victory in Sunday's general elections. The new government spokesperson Pavlos Marinakis presented the lineup chosen by Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis in a statement televised by national broadcaster ERT. The cabinet is comprised of experienced MPs who served during Mitsotakis' first term in office between 2019 to 2023, and many new faces, while 25% are women.
The new cabinet is expected to be sworn in on Tuesday. Earlier on Monday, Mitsotakis was sworn in as Greek Prime Minister for his second term in government.
Όπως είπατε, μπορώ, όντας πια εκλεγμένος πρωθυπουργός και απολαμβάνοντας της εμπιστοσύνης της Βουλής, να επιστρέψω σε αυτό το γραφείο, να συνεχίσω το έργο μου, και εσείς αντιληφθήκατε το βάρος αυτού του χώρου και το βάρος της ευθύνης αυτού του γραφείου.
He promised to push ahead with reforms to rebuild the credit rating after the debt crisis, boost revenue from the vital tourist industry, and increase wages to near the European Union average. He also forecasted that Greece will post one of the largest debt reductions globally, with its general government debt burden declining to less than 150% of GDP by 2025 from 171.3% at the end of 2022.
And over in Japan, authorities said the country may have entered its 9th wave of COVID-19 infections. With the current rate of infections, Shigeru Omi, who is Japan's top COVID-19 advisor, stated the number of infections this time may surpass the 8th wave, which saw daily infections peak at more than 246,000.
The recent nationwide infection took place after the government had eased countermeasures, including downgrading the legal status of COVID-19 to the same category as seasonal influenza in May. Afterwards, the government stopped releasing the daily tally of infections. From the latest data published on Friday, June 23rd, the average stands at 5.60 patients in a week through June 18th, and increased from 5.11 the previous week. However, statistics from the Okinawa prefecture were incredibly high at 28.74 per facility. Omi said this may be attributed to a relatively weak system for providing medical care and low vaccination rates compared to other prefectures in Japan.
And that's all the time we have for English TVS News at 5. My name is Yusuf Shukri. Thank you for watching and have a good day.